Good afternoon. What a great day to celebrate our students. We have a few students that are receiving recognition, well-deserved recognition and awards today, but I also wanted to say that we have many students that have done a great job in their own way. I appreciate your positive attendance, unique personality, and effort in the classroom. Wanting to learn and improve, as well as being positive and kind, are important characteristics for future success. At this time, I'd like for us to give a round of applause to all of the Rossville students here today. I also want to thank our teachers. They are in the trenches each day, preparing lessons, mentoring, motivating, and challenging every student to do their best. At this time, let's give a great round of applause to our teachers. Please welcome Noah Weaver.
Thanks for that great introduction, Mr. Beaker. And please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And now I would like to call up Melinda Pryor.
Might have been a confusion there. We're actually presenting the award for Hoosier Girls State. Is that one Sandus? Sorry about that. I don't even know where we got that. So.
Good afternoon. My name is Jan Sandoz, and I represent the American Legion Auxiliary Homer Common Union number 342. Each year, we invite at least one girl to attend Hoosier Girls State. I know every year you hear the same thing, but just bear with me. Today, I will be presenting 3 awards for Hoosier Girls State. These are the requirements for this award. The student is interested in government, is civic-minded and patriotic, believes in the principles of the American Legion Auxiliary, which are justice, freedom, and democracy, has outstanding qualities of leadership, honesty, good character, courage, and cooperativeness. This program is designed to educate young women of Indiana in the duties, privileges, rights, and responsibilities of citizenship. The delegates will attend a week at Trine University this summer, living and learning the political system of Indiana through a mythical city, county, and state. The Hoosier Girls State Awards this year go to Phoebe Terry, Avery Layton, and Berkeley Lanham. Will you all please come forward? Can you come around here, please? And you are. Congratulations. I'm so glad you got to go. Congratulations. Will you give another round of applause, please, for these 3?
Hi everyone, my name is Maria and I am from Coach Kids of Clayton County. If you're not familiar with Coach Kids, we are a not-for-profit faith-based mentoring organization. So we focus on mentoring youth in Clayton County. So this year we were able to serve over 200 kids in Clayton County. And one of our programs is called the Local Heroes Program, where we have adult and high school mentors who mentor an elementary student for 30 minutes once a week. And we have quite a few participants who were Coach Kids Club mentors. So these are your participants for 2023-2024. Jordan Skiles, Noah Weaver, Addison Gregory, Maddie Ford, Phoebe Terry, Berkeley Lanham, Devin Marlin, Kate Meek, Brooklyn Morris, Ava Burkle, Lainey Bodine, thank you, Michaela Spray, Avery Layton, Annabelle Knobb, Aubrey Thompson, Isabella Cree, Eli Hosfield, Jacob Moss, Sophia Welty, thank you, Zach Wainscott, Cabry Bogan, Keaton Thompson, Jacob Weaver, Destiny Baker, Olivia James, Lillian Stevenson, and Serena Miller. Look at this amazing group of high school students who mentored an elementary student. I just want to say how proud I am of each and every single one of you, and I can't wait to have you in Coach Kids Club next year. I have one more award to present. This young individual, she has just been so outstanding all year, and I would like to present her the Mentor of the Year for Rossville goes to Ava Burkle. Congratulations.
We're going to have the Bauer Group come up next, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Kim Ryan. I'm the Executive Director of Early Care and Education for Bauer Family Resources. Today, I have the pleasure of presenting one of the Celebrate Youth Awards. To help me present the award today is Dr. Brady, who serves as the Chancellor of Ivy Tech. Each year, we accept applications for 11th and 12th graders to apply for 5 different award categories. The youth selected will receive a certificate and a cash award of $1,000. Students through 6 counties are eligible to apply. The award I'm presenting this afternoon is our Bouncing Back Award, which is sponsored by Ivy Tech Community College. The Bouncing Back Award is presented to a young person who has been resilient in the faces of difficult obstacles. Through perseverance and grit, the young person has coped with life challenges and has achieved success in one or more areas. This individual expresses a positive sense of identity and is a role model to others facing challenges. We are so thrilled to announce that the 2024 Bouncing Back Award goes to Shalina Barber. Shalina's letter of recommendation was Brenda Lovelace, who shared that if the spirit and intent of these awards is to honor the very best of what our young people can offer, then you need look no farther than Shalina. Please help me recognize her.
Good afternoon. Thanks to everyone for coming today. I am going to present the Reagan Leadership Award. The 2024 recipient of the Ronald Reagan Leadership Medal is Noah Weaver. Noah was chosen by Rossville because of his drive, humility, and humility and service before self. Congrats, Noah. All right, and welcome Mr. Beaker back to the podium.
Time to recognize our honor roll students, all A's and B's. Once again, if we could have the house lights on. What we're going to do with this is when you hear your name, just stand up near your seat, and we'll give you a nice round of applause at the end. 9th grade honor roll, Sierra Barnett, Nolan Britt, Addie Brown, Colton Crum, Cooper Crum, Leaf Eller, Allie Elliott, Blake Furno, Blake Furnow, Bridget Gokenauer, Miguel Gomez, Brody Harshbarger, Jaden Haynes Santiago, Blake Huffer, Liam Knapp, Caleb Landis, Kendall McCullough, Cooper Mills, Peyton Moss, Rylan Muez, Wyatt Patrick, Sophie Ritchie, Cadence Roby, Olivia Schutz, Caden Skinner, Jalen Spencer, Kendall Struzza, Madison Tharp, Catherine Thompson, Aubrey Wilson. 9th grade honor roll. Sophomores, Ashton Abbott, Liam Anderson, Destiny Baker, Eli Barnes, Braden Bassett, Lillian Black, Cabry Bogan, Hudson Brown, Kendra Brown, Melina Brubaker, Bianca Burke, Ava Burkle, Jacob Cole, Izzy Cree, Levi Darnell, Vic Del Rio, David Dickerson, Maddie Ford, Nathan Freeman, Addie Gurgley, Addie Gorbett, Evan Hancock, Paxton Hathaway, Olivia James, A.J. Kelly, Jaden Kellogg, Damian Mon, Brooklyn Mayfield, Gracie McDonald, Serena Miller, Polaris Moore, Maddie Nagel, Allie Neubauer, Hannah Neubauer, Autumn Pascal, Kaylin Pinisetti, Nivea Prather, Erica Rothenberger, Madison Skiles, Brody Skinner, Mackenzie Sloan, Caleb Smith, Gregory Sorensen, Ava Spear, Lillian Stevenson, Peyton Stewart, Donovan Story, Caden Thomas, Audrey Thompson, Zach Wainscott, Grace Ann Waldron, Jacob Weaver, Sophia Welty, Clayton Wolf. Let's give a nice round of applause for this large group. Juniors, and in about 45 minutes, next year's senior class. I think that's worth a round of applause, yeah. These juniors are going to do a great job next year. I'm very confident of that. These juniors are going to do a great job. Nick Austin, Shalina Barber, Jesse Blue, Lanny Bodine, Tyler Brubaker, Nick Bush, Ayla Crow, Chloe Darnell, Caleb Fife, Ben Gokenauer, Braylon Good, Bree Hathaway, Colton Heater, Kylie Erminger, Landon Knapp, Berkeley Lanham, Avery Layton, Dylan Lynch, Devin Marlin, Kate Meek, Jackson Miller, Brooklyn Morris, Jacob Moss, Elise Oakes, McKaylee Osborne, Natalie Ritchie, Cora Rotler, Bryant Sed, Lucas Saylor, Madeline Seast, Jordan Skiles, Peyton Smith, Michaela Spray, Roman St. Meyer, Kara Stingley, Phoebe Terry, Nathan Trentledge, Robbie Vantanine. What's that one? What's that? Van Tyne, sorry about that. Elliot Wagner. I've been practicing that all morning too. Elijah Washam, Noah Weaver, Abigail Woolen. Juniors, honor roll, nice job.
Good afternoon, everyone. Earlier this year, 1st of May, we had our National Honor Society induction ceremony. And so we inducted new members into our National Honor Society, and I want to recognize them today. So this will be, again, with the house lights up, because I will just have them stand in their seats so that we can acknowledge them. So hold your applause to the end. And that would be Ashton Abbott, Liam Anderson, Cabry Bogan, Bianca Burke, Ava Burkle, Isabella Cree, Lauren Davis, Nathan Freeman, Madeline Ford, Addie Gurgley, Addison Gorbett, Olivia James, Brooklyn Mayfield, Gracie McDonald, Allie Neubauer, Hannah Neubauer, Kaylin Pinisetti, Madison Skiles, Brody Skinner, Gregory Sorensen, Audrey Thompson, Jacob Weaver, and Sophia Welty. Please give them a round of applause. To be inducted in National Honor Society, you have to have a 3.75 GPA and fill out a form, and then a faculty council of 5 members has to come together and review that information, and then a decision is made from there. So you can be selected your sophomore year, your junior year, and also your senior year. So get your GPAs up, and we are looking forward to applications next January. All right, next we have, Mr. Dunn, Student Ambassadors.
I talked about student ambassadors this morning in our other one. Not only do the seniors have ambassadors, but the underclassmen as well, and they help assist those seniors and help us assist us with different duties throughout the school year and help represent our school in a very positive way. Ambassadors for the freshmen through juniors are, you guys may come up to the stage for this one, Cooper Dunn, Bridget Gokenauer, Kendall McCullough, Ashton Abbott, Autumn Pascal, Lillian Stevenson, Berkeley Lanham, Brooklyn Morris, and Noah Weaver. Congratulations. your student ambassadors. Thank you. Our next awards is a recognition for Rising Stars of Indiana. In recognition of outstanding academic achievement, the Indiana Association of School Principals is proud to recognize 3 juniors, Noah Weaver, Elijah Washam, and Roman St. Meyer. Next up, Mrs. Dunn.
All right, I have the honor of recognizing our top 10 in each grade. These GPAs are as of December of this current school year because we haven't stored and finalized grades yet. So, starting with our freshmen, we do have a 4-way tie for first place, and that is Cooper Dunn, Cooper Mills, Olivia Schutz, and Kendall Streza. Second, hold on, let me get my, we have Jaden Haynes Santiago, Sierra Barnett, Bridget Gokenauer, Wyatt Patrick, Peyton Moss, and Catherine Thompson, your freshman all-academic top 10. Thank you, guys. All right, moving along to sophomores. Our current sophomore valedictorian, Madison Skiles and Jacob Weaver. Brody Skinner has the, oh, that was valedictorian, sorry, and salutatorian would be Brody Skinner. Then fourth is Allie Neubauer and Kaylin Pinisetti. Next is Gregory Sorensen. 7th place, Nivea Prather. Tied for 8th, Bianca Burke and Nathan Freeman. And 10th is Olivia James. Congratulations, sophomores. All right, next up, our juniors, soon to be seniors. Current valedictorian would be Roman St. Meyer. Salutatorian, Noah Weaver. Phoebe Terry is in 3rd. 4th place, Elijah Washam. 5th would be Jacob Moss. 6th, McKaylee Osborne. 7th, Natalie Ritchie. 8th, Avery Layton. Berkeley Lanham is ranked 9th, and 10th is Jackson Miller. Congratulations, juniors. I'd like to welcome Mr. Wilson to the podium to hand out our science awards.
Good afternoon. I guess it's kind of fitting that the science awards are the first subject awards up. Don't really need to say why, because I know all the high schoolers know, and Mrs. Lovelace knows, but we'll go from there. So I have 3 classes that I'll be presenting today. I have the privilege of teaching all the freshmen for freshman bio this year, and it's kind of unique, again, experience for me since I had them as 8th graders. So this is probably the one and only, hopefully, time I'll have 2 consecutive classes. Probably they're thinking the same thing. But I would like to give the top 5 awards for that. In 5th place, Sierra Barnett. In 4th, Peyton Moss. 3rd, Cooper Dunn. 2nd, Kendall Streza. And in our top biology award goes to Olivia Schutz. The next class that I teach is anatomy and physiology. Smaller class this year, so I'm going to award the top 3 for this. It was made up of all juniors this year, no seniors, so all 3 awards will be going to the juniors. In 3rd place, Chloe Darnell. 2nd, Kate Meek. And the top anatomy physiology student was Natalie Ritchie. Third class I was teaching this year, AP Environmental Science. I gave out the top award during the senior awards this morning, and that went to Simon Wilson. But the other 2, the 2nd and 3rd, were juniors. And in 3rd place was Jacob Moss, and 2nd was Noah Weaver. And I know we already scheduled classes next year, but sophomores, if you're interested, the AP Environmental Science, you actually get to go up to the top of Clinton County landfill. Pretty impressive. So, not promoting anything, but. Mr. Huffer's not able to be here. He's out with the middle schoolers right now, so he asked me to give his top award for his Earth and Space Science class, and that goes to Jesse Blue. All right, next up is Ms. Shriver to do the chemistry and ICP awards.
Hi, everyone. So I teach 3 different classes here, so I'll have 3 sets of awards. The first of which is AP Chemistry. We had a 4-person class this year, so we got lots of one-on-one time, so I'll have 1 top student, and that would be Roman St. Meyer. Next, we'll do the Chemistry Awards. It's a much bigger class, so I have 5 top students, the first of which being Bianca Burke, followed by Allie Neubauer, Kaylin Pinisetti, Jacob Weaver, and Maddie Ford. All right, and the last class I teach is Integrated Chemistry and Physics. It's nice in between the 4 and the 60 that I have, so I only have 3 top students here. The top student being Clayton Wolf, followed by Peyton Stewart and Melina Brubaker. All right, next we have our English Department Awards, and Ms. Washburn is going to take it away.
Hello again. I've been up here a lot today. Okay, so I want to start with dual credit English. So you take 2 college courses over the year. We get through the first semester is English 111, which is a composition class. We write a ton of essays. And once you complete that, you earn 3 college credits, and it's the freshman seminar class that every single freshman entering college has to take. So it's that composition class. So as an advertisement, you might think about taking it. And then the second semester, we do a research and writing class, and it is another 3 credits. So these students, when they completed with a C or better, they are now have 6 college credits under their belt. But for my dual credit class, like I said, we did a lot of essay writing, a lot of researching, and I'm very, very proud of the growth of this class. We started at the beginning, I was a little concerned, but they grew and they blossomed and their writing improved, and I am incredibly proud of you guys. I just want to make sure you know that. I have top 3 students, and so that is Natalie Ritchie, Michaela Spray, and Bryant Said. Okay, for my next class is World Literature. We learned a lot about British history and literature. This is probably my favorite class ever to teach. We get to act up on front of the class. We read Macbeth, and they acted it out. We did an Irish play called Riders to the Sea, and they acted it out. Sixth period made its way to an Instagram reel. I was so excited to see that. But we read Beowulf and Canterbury Tales, and we read Animal Farm. It was a wonderful year with a good group of students. So my top students, I have 4 of them. The top one is Elliot Wagner, Jesse Blue, Abigail Woolen, and Jordan Skiles. Okay, and then my last class is 10 honors. This is an exceptional group of students. I did challenge them a lot this year. Sometime my name was said with some consternation. I understand that. I was challenging you and pushing you, because I know you're headed into dual credit and AP next year, so I was trying to get you ready for that, and I feel like you are there. These kids put in a ton of hard work, and I'm so very proud of them. They showed a lot of grit and tenacity throughout the year. And my top students are Gregory Sorensen, Nivea Prather, and Olivia James. And I will pass it over to Mrs. Beard now.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Beard. I will be recognizing both 10th grade English and AP Language and Composition. So the following students are students from English 10th grade who deserve to be recognized for their achievements throughout the year. Amelia Lee Purdue, Allie Neubauer, Paxton Hathaway, and Stephanie Polaris Moore. Please come up. Next are the individuals recognized for their efforts and achievements in AP Language and Composition: Michaela Osborne, Berkeley Lanham, and Elijah Washam. Please come up. I am also standing in for Mr. Landis today, and I'm sure he has wonderful things to say about these students, so think good things. First up is 9th grade English, and this is we're recognizing Leif Eller, Kendall McCullough, and Cadence Roby. And lastly, English 9 honors, Catherine Thompson, Kendall Streza, Olivia Shoops, and Jaden Haynes Santiago. Next up is the math department, starting with Mr. Wenzel.
All right, good afternoon. My name is Brian Wenzel, and I'm here to present the math awards to the geometry students. Being a large group, I decided to award 7 students today, and their grades were calculated based on their scores for the entire school year. The geometry scores are very competitive, and I felt honored to teach such a great group of students this year. After announcing the names, they may come forward to the stage. This year, the students are Damian Mon, Cooper Dunn, Jaden Haynes Santiago, Sierra Barnett, Nivea Prather, Cooper Mills, and the highest score in geometry is Ava Burkle. For geometry, I also award a Euclid Award, and the Euclid Award goes to a geometry student that has worked hard and has shown excellence in the math classroom. This student has received this year's Euclid Award and consistently brings a positive attitude every single day to class. No matter the difficulty of the math problem, on any given day, the student always gives 110% effort. He's always eager to think critically, problem solve, and seek help when needed. The student always demonstrated a strong work ethic and persevered through challenges with a positive attitude. This year, the recipient of this year's Euclid Award is Keaton Thomas. All right, I also teach AP Calculus. And AP Calculus is an advanced college math course that requires a lot of hard work. Although AP Calculus is primarily comprised of seniors, this year we did have a junior in AP Calculus. I was impressed by his strong work ethic throughout the year and his positive attitude. He also earned one of the highest scores in his class. Please congratulate Noah Weaver. Next up is Mrs. Lovelace presenting her math awards.
I may need help. We will see. Good afternoon. First of all, I'd like to say, as always, it's a great privilege to teach at Rossville, and I have certainly enjoyed my time. And like Mr. Wilson, most of my kids, I don't know, I feel like I'm on like year 10 with some of them. Sometimes they're the boomerangs, sometimes I'm the boomerang. But for many of my students, I've had them 3 and 4 years. So I do not underestimate the level of focus and caring and work that it takes to continue really putting forth effort in mathematics. I teased my pre-cal kids this year and told them that pretty soon I'm gonna have to start teaching pre-cal to kindergartners because the math that I did when I was in college, they're now doing as juniors. And it continues to amaze me that they can learn it and flourish. And so I'm just so appreciative for all of my students for how hard they've worked at math when the math just keeps getting more and more difficult. I would also quickly like to say, for you parents, I have just been overwhelmed with appreciation at the way my classes have gotten on the bandwagon for standardized testing. It's fortunate that they're getting on that bandwagon because I feel like it's only going to get more strenuous and stressful, unfortunately. I would like to see some of our politicians take the standardized test they insist our students take, because I feel quite confident that they would not do well. I have sophomores getting 13 and 1400 on the SAT. I had probably 50 students show anywhere from 100 to 200 points of growth on the Horizon standardized math test. I can't even contemplate the numbers that our kids are getting, and I feel it's going to translate into scholarships, into tuition money, and as we all know, that keeps going up, I would say, in terms of college costs. So keep it up, kids. Don't slough off now, but I'm just so proud of all of my students, and the bulk of the testing does fall on the sophomores and juniors. So right now, I would just like for everybody to give a round of applause to the sophomore and junior math students. Thank you. Okay, top 5 pre-calculus students. I will read your names. Please come up and stand for your certificates and hold your applause till I'm done. Jacob Moss, number 5, tied with Nathan Freeman, number 5, who's actually a year younger. Phoebe Terry, number 4. Shalina Barber, number 3. McKaylee Osborne, number 2. Lucas Saylor, 107%, number 1. Please just stand up here for all award winners. My Euclid Award top overall pre-calculus student, I have 2 of these, one of whom, well, really both of whom, every day when I pray in the morning, my prayer is, "Dear Lord, help me stay smarter, or at least as smart as these 2 gentlemen." And I have to continually work to do that. They are as humble as they are intelligent, and they both, I feel quite confident, are going to achieve perfect scores on the SAT before they're done. Roman St. Meyer and Gregory Sorensen. Okay, finally, I give an award for attitude, effort, participation. Nobody knows how difficult it is to come to school every day, be present and focused. When I attend a faculty meeting, please don't hold this against me, administration, I'm planning my grocery list about 5 minutes in. All of these kids every day answering questions, participating, excited, engaged, respectful. I just cannot say enough about them, and I depended on them more than they could possibly know. Jesse Blue, Jackson Miller, and RJ Van Tynen. Finally, my most improved student in pre-cal. There were some days we worked on algebra, geometry, algebra 2, pre-cal, calculus, business math, God knows what else. He improved his SAT score by over 100 points this year alone. Very committed and hardworking Elijah Washam. Algebra 2. By far the best group of Algebra 2 kids I've ever had. An amazing group of mathematicians have bought into standardized testing. They make me proud every day. I'm just so thankful that the parents of Rossville have raised their kids with a work ethic. Thank you. It makes my job so much easier. Please hold your applause until the end. Abigail Woolen, number 5, Natalie Ritchie, number 4, Elliot Wagner, number 3, Chloe Darnell, number 2, and Jordan Skiles, number 1. And there's, they each get one. I have one more award and then you folks can have a seat. My Euclid Award for Algebra 2, like I said, he was also trying to work really hard in pre-cal, Elijah Washam. I have a couple more certificates, but you folks can go ahead and have a seat. Thank you so much for your hard work. Okay, I am awarding a group of students, again, for attitude, effort, and participation. I depend on them heavily. Their attitude, effort, and participation are unmatched. Every day they come in ready to learn, and I'm just thankful for their personality and their happiness and their work ethic. Gracie McDonald, Addie Gorbett, Zach Wainscott, Ashton Abbott, and Kate Meek. Thank you. every year I've tried to hurry and been worried I've given too many awards, but now I'm officially the oldest teacher in the building, and I don't care. I'm going to award everyone I feel like who needs it. Okay, so I would like to give Algebra 2 Improvement Awards. These kids have worked hard to improve, both on standardized testing, in the way that they do the math, and in their belief in themselves. And I am giving these awards to Nathan Trentledge and Ben Gokenauer. Finally, top 5 sophomores in Algebra 2. Tied for 5th place, Damian Mon and Olivia James. In 4th place, Madison Skiles. In 3rd place, Bianca Burke. In 2nd place, Allie Neubauer. Number 1 was Kaylin Pinisetti. And my Euclid Award winner for being one of the most amazing students that I've ever had the privilege to teach, Mr. Brody Skinner. Thank you. Thank you to all my math students, and thank you to you, parents especially.
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Mr. McClure, and I had the privilege of teaching freshman Algebra 1. And so I have 2 sections of that. A lot of the students that are freshmen had me also as 8th grade math teacher. So for their benefit, most of them will move on to geometry. And the 8th graders, current 8th graders, will have to deal with me for a 3rd year, most likely. So that's worse than your situation, most of you freshmen. But the top 5 for Algebra 1 this year were not only based on grades, but effort. I think it's important in Algebra 1 not only to get the right answer, but to know how to get the right answer and show that work. So these students always did a great job in that area. So I want to recognize Cadence Roby, Blake Huffer, Ava Root, Liam Knapp, and Max Tharp. All right, thank you, Algebra 1 students. Mr. Etherington with Social Studies is up next.
I had no idea that any of my relatives would be here today. I apologize for that. First awards for the Social Studies Department are the AP Psychology Awards. Roman St. Meyer, Avery Layton, Natalie Ritchie, and Phoebe Terry. Next are our AP US History Awards, our top 5. This is the last year for AP US History because we're switching to dual credit next year. I'd like to thank the incoming junior class. We have enough people for 3 classes next year of dual credit US History, which is wonderful to see. Our top 5 for United States History: Phoebe Terry, Avery Layton, McKaylee Osborne, Jacob Moss, and Roman St. Meyer. And lastly, with the unfortunate end of AP United States History, right, Mrs. Dunn? Yes. We have the creation of a brand new award, which will be given out from now on. It is called the Dual Credit U.S. History V for Victory Award. This goes to a student that necessarily isn't in the top 5. They could be in the top 5, but they really symbolize the spirit of what history is and what history should be. This student won this award because he was really upset one day that he had to miss my class because of a college visit, because as a Beatle fan, he was going to miss watching the Ed Sullivan Show and the Beatles. And that just, to me, that just symbolized the V for Victory Award. So our first annual V for Victory Award goes to Mr. Noah Weaver. And now I will pass it off to Mr. North.
All right. I apologize if I look slightly disheveled. I've been outside playing softball with the middle schoolers for the last little bit. We have one class today to present, as my other ones are middle school. We have U.S. History today. I have, first of all, my top 5 students, and I will tell you, this was close. Every one of these students averaged over a 97% for the full year, and it came down to decimal places, I will tell you. But in 5th place, we have Mr. Ethan Miller. Fourth place, we have Mr. Elliot Wagner. Third place, and these next 3 names go together all the time, so no one will be surprised, we have Madeline Seast. In second, we have Cora Rottler. And in first, we have Aubriana Hathaway. top 5 in U.S. history. And if I just may do one more thing, I could not resist the opportunity. I wanted to shout out 2 specific students who really made this is the best job in the world, in my opinion, but even beyond that, these 2 guys made it so much more enjoyable. They led every debate. They led every classroom discussion for the entire year, even though their opinions were very divided at times. I'm hoping that they can shake hands and close off the year on a positive note. You 2 guys made this an exceptionally fun year, and I would like to acknowledge Ethan Dunk and Eli Hossfield. I think they went home, so I'm going to have to mail these out to them. That having been said, oh, Ethan's here. Come on up, Ethan. All right, and next up will be Mrs. Need with the Ag Award.
All right, my name is Brittany Need. I'm one of the ag teachers here at Rossville, along with Hannah Doak and Jesse Davis, and I have the privilege of awarding our Outstanding Agriculture Student Awards. We do hand out quite a few awards at our FFA banquet previously in the year, and so the awards that we choose today are not necessarily our most involved FFA members. They're not necessarily the highest in our classes. They are just students that we recognize that go above and beyond for each grade level. So with that being said, for the Outstanding Agriculture Freshman, Wyatt Patrick, please come forward. Outstanding Agriculture Sophomore, Judah Filia, please come forward. And Outstanding Agriculture Junior, Nick Bush, please come forward. And with that, I'm going to pass it over to Mr. Haynes.
Buenas tardes. I have awards for Spanish 1. Spanish 1 award goes to Alicia Neubauer. For Spanish 2, Jacob Pedro Mas. I'm sorry, that's Spanish 3. Spanish 3. Spanish 2 is Bianca Maria Burke. And I have a Duolingo Streak Society Award. We have one student who scored over 60,000 XP in Duolingo, and this award goes to Diamond Ariana Klein. Now please welcome Mrs. Arnone.
Good afternoon. I'm going to present a work ethic award. I did one for the senior awards as well. All of the kids in my class work very hard every day, but this student in particular kind of has taken on a big brother role in our class. He always works really hard. He's always willing to help everyone. No matter what I ask him to do, he gets right in there and gets the job done. He's very deserving, and I think he's going to be very successful in his life because of his work ethic. And this award goes to Braden Bassett. And next up is Miss Fink with the Band Awards.
Good afternoon. My name is Miss Fink. I am the band director here at Rossville, and I will be presenting 3 different awards today. The high school band consists of students who are very familiar with their instruments and are working on fine details of their musicianship. These details are what make outstanding musicians stand out from the rest. These 2 students both participated in the musical pit this year, and one of them even took an ensemble to solo an ensemble competition and received a gold rating, which is the highest rating you can get, by the way. While each of the students in high school band exhibit exemplary musicianship, these 2 students have gone above and beyond this year in their playing abilities, leadership, and have both proven that you can do sports and be active in band at the same time. The 2 outstanding band members in high school are Nathan Freeman and Olivia James. The next award I have is the John Philip Sousa Award. John Philip Sousa is known as the American March King, with many of America's iconic marches coming from his mind. The Sousa Award is the pinnacle of achievement in a high school band, introduced in 1955 to honor the top student in high school band. The John Philip Sousa Award recognizes superior musicianship and outstanding dedication. It was created with the approval of Helen Sousa Albert and Priscilla Sousa, daughters of the famous composer and bandmaster. The student selected to receive the honor actually only joined band this year. She quickly became an anchor for our band and has always been willing to learn something new to help out the band. She consistently held down the back of the band room and the stage in her rehearsals and performances. You might know her as the one that runs around all the time in the back during concerts and is playing multiple instruments. The John Philip Sousa Award goes to Nivea Prather. And she gets a little like statue thing of John Philip Sousa and a pin and a certificate. It's a whole thing. Up next with choir awards is Mr. Buck.
Hi, I'm Mr. Buck. We're going to do this really quickly. So I decided to change things up. I'm only going to be doing for Underclassmen Awards just 1 student, which is extremely difficult, but I think this student for this year is extremely deserving. So my outstanding underclassman for choir this year is Sophia Welty. Up next is Mrs. Martinez.
Okay, we're almost done. I'm Mrs. Martinez. I'm the art teacher, if you didn't know that. First of all, I'd just like to say to all of my students, past and present, I'm so proud of you guys. It's been a joy to watch you grow and flourish, and it's been so cool to see all the amazing art that you've made. And I'm proud of you now, and I'll be proud of you always, and you're gonna do an amazing job in your future. So let's just get into it. I'm gonna do top junior, sophomore, and freshman of each class. We're doing 3 classes, so please hold your applause for each class. First, we're gonna do ceramics. Top junior is Aubriana Hathaway. Top sophomore is Mia Purdue. And top freshman is Bellamy Carey. And then advanced 2D art, we did not have a junior, but top sophomore, I have 3 because I'm indecisive. Polaris Moore, Reese Howard, and Madison Skiles. And then lastly, fiber arts, top junior, Kara Steenley, top sophomore, Lillian Black, and 3 top freshmen, Max Tharp, Sophie Ritchie, and Bridget Gokenauer. I forgot one somehow. Top freshmen for advanced 2D art, Maya Jones and Ava Root. Oh, I forgot another one. Top sophomore for advanced 2D art, Polaris Moore. Or did I say that? I'm blaming it on pregnancy brain, okay? Is Polaris here? Maybe not. Okay. Okay, Mr. Newhouser.
All right, I'm the last one, so here we go. When it comes to classes like speech theater or student media, a lot of project-based learning is happening, a lot of student leadership is necessary. So I wanted to take a moment here today to recognize 2 student leaders who were assisting in student media this year. These were the co-editors of the Sting newspaper, Elise Oakes and Nivea Prather. If they could come up. And next, I would like to recognize some outstanding achievement. First up is in speech. For the speech team, I'd like to recognize Elijah Washam as the outstanding junior speech team member this year, accumulating the most points. And last, in theater production and in technical theater, I'd like to recognize an outstanding first-year theater production student. This student helped out in not only just one production this year, but assisted in many of the productions, all of them this year. I'd like to recognize Audrey Thompson as outstanding first-year theater production. Then outstanding second-year theater production, she helped to direct the last class play, Autumn Pascal. And an outstanding second-year technical theater student. Mr. Beaker, take us home.
We're to 7th hour? 7th hour? 7th hour? Okay. Before we dismiss, these students need to go to the nurse before they leave for the day. Mia Purdue, Jalen Spencer, Elizabeth Golden, Ethan Dunk, Lauren Brown, and Rylan Muez. So just make sure you head up there before the end of the day. And at this point, I'm dismissing the students to go to your 7th hour classes Oh, I know. We got, you'll be okay, I promise. Thank you guys for a great 23-24, and thank you to the parents for attending today.